1, 2, carry 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody get on and come on, let's job. Man, trying to figure out these Spotify playlists is like trying to crack the Da Vinci Code. I do have a few tips and tricks though to try to get on a few more. Let's talk about Spotify playlists and how to get on them.
So without further ado, hit that smash button and like it. Subscribe, it's awesome.
What's going on, everybody? It's Garrett from Track Sounds, back again with another music marketing tutorial, talking about everybody's love and hate relationship, best friends, Spotify. Yep, we're gonna talk about more Spotify playlists and how to get on there and help increase your plays. But I do have a question of the day before we even start. Have you signed up for Artists for Spotify? It's artist.spotify.com. This is pretty big with a lot of stuff going forward that I'm gonna mention. So if you haven't signed up already, it is free. Make sure to sign up for it. So answer them below in the comments, yes or no, if you have signed up, and let me know why or why you haven't. And I got 5 tips and tricks that I'm gonna go into that will probably help your chances going forward. This isn't the end all be all. I have a couple other videos touching on a few different ways, and they're kind of tying with this one as well that I'll link in the description. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first tip I have, I'm sure you've already heard, and that's submitting to Spotify playlists directly through the Spotify for Artists app. But I'm gonna dive into how to get it more successful for you submitting to it. So I'm in my Spotify for Artists profile. I don't have any up and coming music being released anytime soon. So you have to have something that is unreleased and it needs to be out. They say at least 1 week, but I prefer 2 to 3 weeks before. When you have it out and it's put up through, I recommend DistroKid as your distributor to put it up. Once it's up early enough, you'll be able to pop up in this up and coming section. I do have another tutorial going through how exactly to submit once it is in up and coming, but it's pretty straightforward and easy. The really big tip I have for this though, is when you are submitting your information, there's a little section once you go through that is about what you think the song is about and what the playlister, the curator will read when they are seeing the song. My biggest advice is describe the song with at least 2 other songs that it sounds similar to that are out now. I know a lot of people don't like comparing their music and things like that, but think about it from the playlister's eyes. If they are seeing this song that is being submitted to them, they get about 20,000 submissions probably a day, I bet. They are gonna wanna see something that can help jog their memory to be like, oh, maybe I could put it with this playlist, or maybe I could put it on this because I know this song was on there. Give them as much information as you can into the song. Try to give them a vision of what this song is gonna represent once it even gets played by them. My second tip is use DistroKid as your distributor to get your music on Apple Music, Spotify, and all other things, and use their playlist spotlight feature. I'm gonna show you how to do it real quick. So you're in your DistroKid account, you go over here to the goodies section at the top right, go to Get Heard Now, then you're in the playlist spotlight. Basically what this is, DistroKid has their own playlist out there on Spotify. I'll show you a few of them right now. Some of them got 100,000 followers, 86,000, hip hop one, 150,000. Every single song that you release up there could be in this playlist spotlight and could end up on one of their playlists. This is just, the more playlists you end up with, the more algorithms you're gonna be able to hit within Spotify and help boost you every single time. What happens basically is, this is a voting section. You pick one, you go into your My Tracks and you pick one of your tracks. I already have one submitted. You can click Submit Tracks over here to change it. I have this one I like. There's a voting process for it. On the front page, you'll see some different ones. You can vote, you can listen to different artists and vote for it. You can even pick whatever genre you want to be within. How you can get your track even further along is taking your link by going over here into the rules section, which we can read the rules. You only get one up at a time, and songs with the most votes will get onto the bigger DistroKid playlist. The votes reset each week, so you can have people re-vote each week. You can get your link right here where it says get it here, click it. Take your copy link and then promote it on your socials and have people vote for it. More votes you get, higher chance you're gonna be on those playlists. DistroKid is a sponsor for this video and I was recommending them way before they were even helping with my channel. I have a code for 7% off for your first year, releasing music wherever you want. Apple Music, Spotify, TikTok, all these places. You can get the link below in the description. It's my VIP link personally for you, 7% off. Get that music out there. They are the best, I promise. They have a ton of other features in this goodie section too to be able to help you promote your Spotify links and different promotional cards and all types of things. So definitely make sure to check it out. My third tip is go into your Spotify desktop app and search for user-generated playlists there. There are 3 different types of Spotify playlists. Editorial, which is what we submitted to in the first one, where you're submitting directly to Spotify playlists and like curators. Second is user-generated playlists. This is where people, Spotify users like me and you, can make our own playlist and put people in it. And then the third is algorithm playlist. This is their release radar, their daily mix, anything that is generated by a computer just based off the user's preferences. We're trying to crack all three. We're gonna talk about the user one right now when we're searching for different types of playlists within the desktop app. You say you make R&B music. So right here I typed in chill R&B music 2021. Go down here and click playlist. There's a lot of times that the person that made these playlists, their Instagram name or email will be in the bio of these playlists. There are a lot of fake playlists out there, and I do have a video I just made not long ago making sure you can see the signs of a fake playlist. I'll link it below and above if I remember, like always. And this will definitely help you avoid these. But there are some pretty good ones out there, and it's hit or miss on how much these will help you. But I definitely think it's something to get your music out there and try to get some new connections and try some different things. I am not against it one bit to try different things. This may work for you, this may not. So now you can kind of search through a couple of them. I clicked this one right here, best chill and R&B music. About 1,400 likes. Different kind of R&B music. You can listen to see if it fits with you, but the guy has his email in the bio. So he says, playlist inquiries. You can reach out and say, hey, I like your playlist. I think my song could fit in on this playlist. They may try to charge you. They may do it for free because they like your song. They may not respond. It's always hard to say with it. But if they want to charge you, then it's up to you to decide if it's really something you want to do and it's really worth the money. Go back and you look at this. It's only got 500 likes, but there also is the Instagram name right there. You might be able to go follow them, build a slight relationship, and then get on it. If you can mass up a ton of these different playlists and say you get 100 plays from each one over time, then this is just something that you're gonna have to keep genuinely adding up. You have to find ways to just build up momentum as a snowball. It's not like one thing is gonna drastically make you blow up in this. So my fourth tip, I touched on this on last week's video I made about more Spotify plays without playlists, but I'm gonna talk about it in playlist terms today. This is the 12 singles in 12 months approach. Why this is so huge to be able to hit more Spotify playlists and be able to hit more algorithm playlists besides editorial ones is you need more darts out there basically to get the algorithm going. The average listener only goes through, I think it's about 70% of whatever album is put out from an independent artist. That's probably even a little higher than I think. I don't think they make it through 2 or 3 songs. So if you have 12 songs and you drop them on one project, Spotify only allows you one time to go in and pick one of those songs for their editorial playlist. You can't put something on the editorial playlist and submit it for pre-release if it's already been out. So if you take those same 12 songs and break them up over 12 months, instead of having one chance to get on a Spotify playlist, you now have 12 different songs that have a chance each time to get on a playlist. Each time you drop a song, you also be able to put a more concentrated push behind it through Spotify. This will help give you a boost in the actual Spotify algorithm for more people to hit your algorithmic playlist. You'll be able to hit more release radar, more daily mixes, things like that, because people will constantly be playing you throughout the year and having you release onto their song. And my fifth tip is you need to do shorter intros, shorter outros, and shorter songs in general. I know music used to be a 4 or 5 minute song for a lot of things. Unfortunately, that time is kind of passing, and when you're dealing with these algorithms, it is not gonna work for you. So say you have a really long intro. Somebody skips your song very early, that is not good for the algorithm. The algorithm is reading that you are being skipped within X amount of time. You need to draw people in very quickly. If your intro is over 15 seconds, it is definitely too long. The same goes with outros. You don't want some long outro that somebody is skipping at the end. The Spotify algorithm doesn't like when people skip a song at all. They love when they just let it ride and people are just having the platform run. And also, your listen time will go down. If you have a 3-minute song and 20 seconds of it is the outro, and people are only listening to 2 minutes and 30 seconds because they know, a lot of it is the outro at the end, your listen time is not at as high as it could. If you made that same song just 2 minutes and 40 seconds, people listen all the way through, your listen time would be 100%, and Spotify would recognize that you have a song that is getting full listen through. And once it's over, people are gonna be so anxious to bring it back because it just hits so quick. The Baby obviously really took advantage of this method. He raps as soon as the beat comes on and it ends and you're trying to replay it. You maybe don't have to go to that full extent, but think about having shorter intros, shorter outros, and shorter songs in general. So that was just 5 quick tips on how to get on more Spotify playlists and to even just get your Spotify plays up in general. Like I said, I dropped one last week that is more Spotify plays without playlists. So I hope a lot of these help your Spotify grow even more. If you want to drop your Spotify below, I will follow you back on there. I appreciate you watching all the way through to the end of the video because it really does help my channel as well. So I will help support you. And until next time, peace.
Smash it! Smash the like button, please. like this channel. Garrett is awesome.